Hello everyone, the travel trainer for PARTA here, back for another video. And this one may be one of the most important videos we've done so far. Probably my most asked question is, how do you read a PARTA schedule? So here we have all 9 of our schedules. They're all here. And if you open up one without ever kind of seeing how we formulate our schedules, it can be very confusing. So this actually is going to be one out of 2 parts. We're going to have 2 videos explaining how to read our schedules, because there's a lot to go through. But first, I just want to talk about the outside of our schedules and then a little bit of the inside. And our next video will focus on the timesheet and the map, kind of the heavier side of our schedule. So let's pick up one here. Here's our 30 route, just an example of one of our schedules. They all look the same inside and out. They just have different times on it. So once you master one schedule, every other schedule will be totally easy to read as well. So if we pick up one here, we see there's the route number. So for this example, it's the 30. Right below it, we can see where it goes, which is Kent and Stowe. And then it gives you the hours or the days that it runs. So for example, here is Monday through Saturday. And if you really want to know a quick glimpse as to where the bus goes, you just flip it over. And then we have right here on the back side the kind of the highlighted service areas that this bus hits. So for example, this one goes past the Kent Central Gateway, the Kent Free Library, Silver Meadows and Stowe, the KSU Airport, and then Target. So that's where this route goes, and then it just comes right back. So with every single schedule, you just flip it around and you can see the highlights of where the bus goes before even opening it up all the way. Now, if we were open up just halfways, we get some more information. And this kind of gets looked over, I think, a little bit, and I want to explain what's happening here on this page of the schedule. On my right, or sorry, your right side of the schedule, we have all of our fixed routes listed from our 30 route all the way down to our Cleveland and Akron route. And we even demonstrate our campus routes at the very bottom. So this gives you all of our entire service for fixed routes for our area there. And then on the left side, we have fares, which is really important. If you've never ridden one of our routes before, you don't know how much money you would need to bring onto one of our fixed routes. We give you the price of our fixed route, which is only $1. If you need to get an all-day pass, it's only $2, and that's for unlimited rides locally on the fixed routes, and so on this side. This is very important too, because if you want to buy an all-day pass, or if you want to buy a 10-ride pass or a 31-day pass, and you don't really know how much it costs, we make sure we give this to you in each and every one of our schedules. And then below, kind of a shout out to me here for travel training. This gives you all the information for travel training. My number and direct extension is below here. So if you ever have any questions, I think this is important too. If you need my number, just open up one of the schedules like this, and you'll get your information regarding my number and information. And then at the very bottom here, just information for our Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those other social media accounts that we have, which are pretty helpful for service alerts and things like that. So that's the inside and that's the outside. It's pretty simple so far. In the next video though, we're gonna open this up all the way. And again, at first glance, this can be overwhelming. There's a lot of information there. And I wanna break this down in the next video. We'll talk about the left side, which is the map, and we'll talk about the right side, which is the timesheet. So we'll cover that in our next video. If you have any questions though, just on the basics of our schedules, you can feel free to go online to partaonline.org, or you can call our customer service.